G'day MineMoguls, this is Guardian Odds. On my left hand edge you can see I have 6 million credits, but I am actually at the last, what do you call it, the last quest. And this particular layout has done me very well for a very long time through the game. Basically how it works is, an example is I am trying to make copper pipes, so I basically have a filter for copper. It goes through the smelter makes an ingot, the ingot gets crushed to a flat plate, the flat plate goes into the pipe roller, and then the pipe roller goes to the polisher, and then it gets sent on its merry way. And the same for the second row across, so this is copper over there, comes through, makes flat plates, makes the pipes in the pipe roller, and they get polished and sent on their merry way. Now you can see I've got to make massive amounts of everything to get through to the very end goal of the game. So 500 polished rubies, they've got to come through a thing called a wash table. So it's actually going to be a bit of a challenge, and I really don't have that much ore coming into this particular setup. We've probably got like 12 drills working, and I'm actually starting to see the limitations of this particular layout. And one of the things is here I'm getting ore that is overflowing the smelter, so it's basically coming in too fast. I need to work out a way to control the overflow. You can see the overflow is running here, but that's because it's not in a filter. Yeah, so anyway, I've got to work out a way to make this more reliable in order to be able to just basically AFK and let it run and do its thing in the factory. Where I am is the back cabin, so I'll just go to where the loader, the input chute is, or the output chute, or whatever it's called. The main deposit location is down there. So this is actually where you start on the platform. That's the elevator, and you can see basically this cabin is about this is where all the ores come into from all the different zones. So the copper's down in that cave, gold's down in that cave, and then the local what do you call it, drills collect up the resource as well. And I've got a filter here that says filter everything except for coal, because I'm looking after coal ore, which is the fourth one from the bottom. And then I also find that in ground ores travel much better on the conveyors, and you actually end up jamming more ore in a smaller space when you're transporting it. So I'll skip past there and I'll get ourselves right back. So this is the big new cavern that was released with the update. And you can see this is a really flat, very open, very spread out layout. But the main feature for this is if I wanted to do just polished ingots like I've got down there, I can just choose what runway makes those ingots. So I'm making iron come through this one, it makes the ingot over here, and then I've got iron in this one as well. So I can actually just change the filter to change what I'm going to make. And pipes were the bit that takes the longest, so I've got the 2 pipe rollers in here, but if I want to run something else like a rod, which I'll probably do down here, but it'll be after we've got the iron ingots going. So I hope this is a bit of a ramble for myself from a documentation point of view, but also if anyone's interested in the game, it's called MineMogul. And yeah, you basically get your ore through a node, you put your mining machine on it, and in this case it makes copper ore, and they are all dotted all around the map. So this one's copper ore, and I've got this one running because it's coal. And then once I get the coal ore, which is 20,000 units, that's a lot. that's a lot of stuff. Once I got that going, I'll then crush it up to make the ruby gems. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the tour. I've had fun making this, but I'm just going to try and work out a way that I can make better load balancing, so I can make like 3 or 4 machines, 4 or 4 smelters running the same things. So I just need to rearrange it all. So next time you see this, hopefully it'll be all rewritten and much more efficient. And because we've got things like this has rock work in the way, which is really challenging where things go. But yeah, catch you guys later. See you in the next one.